Held at gunpoint in Cooper Young by a group of juveniles, the same juveniles who police say had just robbed, carjacked, and fired shots at several other people across the city. Police say they took 4 teenagers into custody.
But what happens next has many people talking. WREG investigator Jessica Gertler explains.
It was about 10:15 on Friday night.
It was a night of fun with a friend new to Memphis.
He drove me to my car.
We agreed not to use this woman's name to protect her identity after what happened February 3rd in a church parking lot in Cooper Young.
I looked down at my phone for a second, and then I heard a tap. And I looked up, and there was an Uzi in his window.
They were surrounded by teenagers.
Really young, just really young.
So young.
I heard at least 1 or 2 voices crack.
She says it didn't stop them, though, from shouting orders, pointing their gun.
They had it in his back at one point, and then in his stomach at another point, just giving instructions like, give me your keys, your wallet.
Police say the teens had committed other crimes that night. They say at least 2 of them approached a man in an East Memphis neighborhood and tried to rob him. He told police he tried to follow the kids until they fired shots. Officers say the same teens also carjacked a woman on Lori Lane, holding a gun to her and her children's face. They're also accused of robbing a woman on Hickory Hill Road. The victim told officers she saw AR rifles hanging out of their stolen getaway car.
When I did get contacted by the police, they told me, you know, you weren't the only one. We found several purses, several phones, several cars. It's heartbreaking.
Heartbreaking, because she wants to know why and how these juveniles got to this point.
How do you explain that to somebody and then also explain it to yourself? I'm trying to defend this city and the people that I love. How do I make sense of what's happening?
Especially this next part. Police say they arrested 2 14-year-olds, a 16-year-old, and a 17-year-old the next day. Their names aren't being released since they're juveniles. But here's what we've been able to uncover from police records in Shelby County Juvenile Court. The 16-year-old is facing a motor vehicle theft charge. One of the 14-year-olds is facing theft and a gun charge and is now out on bond. The other 2 are facing an attempted second-degree murder charge, as well as 3 counts of aggravated robbery, 2 counts of carjacking, and more. At last check, those 2 were released with electronic monitoring.
What we really need is what I'd call a healthy sense of urgency.
Memphis Shelby Crime Commission President Bill Gibbons says a series of issues must be addressed.
Right now, our system of community supervision for serious offenders is simply not adequate.
He believes the child should be checked on every day, figuring out what they need and getting them on the right track.
We have some entities that are capable of doing that.
But Gibbons says it will take funding. Mayor Jim Strickland says he and other stakeholders have asked for a piece of a $100 million state grant the governor's office launched for public safety.
And this $6 million grant will allow us to all partner and focus our attention on these young people and these families and meet with them 2-3 times a week and find out what's going on.
Strickland says juvenile court doesn't have the funding to do that.
They don't have the resources to handle the volume, this high volume of juvenile crime.
I alone can't fix this. This system alone can't fix this. It's going to take a concerted effort by those that are in positions to bring resources to the table.
Last year, juvenile court reported more than 900 juveniles were assessed and referred to appropriate services. About a third were offered a program called Ceasefire Gun Safety, which aims to divert youth caught with a gun. Some are referred to multiple programs and services. However, juvenile court says they don't track the outcomes beyond the interaction of the court. State lawmakers have also taken up the issue of juvenile justice in an ad hoc committee. They came up with solutions like more mental health services and 200 more secured state beds. No official plan has been passed yet, but what's clear, MPD says they're encountering more juvenile suspects. 4,000 arrests just last year, and 70% of kids caught stealing vehicles are repeat offenders.
They know that nothing's going to happen to them, so they know they can get right back out again and go do it again.
MPD Deputy Chief Stephen Chandler.
I think it's just their daily lives. There's lack of parental oversight, for one thing. Parents are working 2 and 3 jobs, trying to keep their head above water, and lack of community involvement.
He says intervention has to happen at an early age. The youngest they've arrested this year, 9 years old.
We don't want to see them wrapped up in a system of incarceration.
Something this woman doesn't want to see either.
Now it's come around full circle to where I'm sad again. and I just really want them to get help.
Due to state laws, information is limited on what's in store for the juveniles she encountered that night. We do know at least one of them has a record. The 17-year-old was arrested twice before in a matter of months, totaling 11 charges.
This is a perpetuated problem. This isn't new. And no, this wasn't just dark-skinned kids. This was a white kid as well. This is a societal problem that's going to keep happening until we really find the source of it. It's a cancer.
Jessica Gertler, WREG News Channel 3.
All right, looking for something to break that cycle of crime. And as soon as we hear if Mayor Strickland is awarded that grant money, we will let you know.